If you have a final interview coming up soon, make sure you watch this video. In the video, I will give you some brilliant tips that will help you pass your final interview at the first attempt. I will also tell you the interview questions you must prepare for. And just very quickly, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, and please tell me the name of the job you have your final interview for in the comment section below the video, and I will give you some extra tips to help you prepare. Okay, let's get straight into the training video. So to help you pass your final interview, I will cover 3 things in this video. Number 1, I will give you 5 really important tips for helping you to pass your final interview. These tips are essential for beating the competition. Number 2, I will tell you which final interview questions you should prepare for, including top scoring example answers. And then finally, number 3, I will tell you how you can instantly download my 17 brilliant scripted answers to difficult final interview questions. Okay, let's get started with my top 5 essential final interview tips. Please make sure you write these down. Final interview tip number 1 is to make sure you treat your final interview seriously. Now, some people think that a final interview is just a formality, when in fact it is not. You must prepare for your final interview with more preparation than the first interview. Now, during the final interview, you have to find a way to stand out from the other candidates, but make sure you do not neglect the basics. Wear a smart and professional looking outfit, research the company some more, and ask 3 insightful questions at the end. And later on in this video, I will tell you which 3 questions you should ask in your final interview. So tip number 1 is to treat the final interview seriously if you want to pass. Final interview tip number 2 is going to help you stand out from the other candidates. Tip number 2 is to take with you to your final interview a 30, 60, and 90-day plan. Now, this is a printed document you take with you to the final interview, and it tells the hiring manager what you are going to do in the role in the first 3 months of starting work for their company. You can give the hiring manager your plan when answering the common final interview question: what makes you stand out from the other candidates? Here's exactly what to say when answering that question. What makes you stand out from the other candidates? 3 things make me stand out. Number 1, I am highly flexible with my job description and will support you in new initiatives and any changes you want to make. My aim in this role will be to give you a brilliant return on my salary. The second thing that makes me stand out is I am cost conscious and will take care of company supplies and resources to help save money and boost profits. And finally, number 3, the third thing that makes me stand out is I have created a 30, 60, and 90-day plan that tells you what I will do in the role in the first 3 months of starting work for your company, and I would like to give you a copy. Now, you can see how powerful that is for helping you to pass your final interview. If you want to download my ready-made plans for final interviews, click that link at any time. Final interview tip number 3 is another one that's going to help you stand out, and that is to have a unique selling point. This is called a USP, a unique selling point. Now, a unique selling point is 1 or 2 things that make you stand out from the other candidates. 7 examples of unique selling points are as follows. Number 1, helping a previous employer increase sales by your actions. Number 2, winning Employee of the Month, which means you have a track record of achievement. Number 3, helping your previous employer win a lucrative sales contract. Number 4, receiving praise in a previous job role for exceptional work, such as delivering excellent customer service. Number 5, helping train new team members in your previous job role. Number 6, coming up with an idea that streamlined company processes to help save money. And number 7, specializing at something outside of your normal job role. For example, being good at social media marketing, which means you could help their company promote its products and services to a wider audience online in addition to your normal duties. Now, when you have a unique selling point, it instantly makes you stand out at your final interview. You should focus on your unique selling point throughout your final interview, and especially when answering the question, what can you bring to the company? Here is my perfect answer. What can you bring to the company? Here we go. I can bring to the company 3 things. First, I have a track record of success, which I will replicate in this role. For example, in my last job, my manager praised me for how I took the lead when problems occurred and how I helped to train new team members when they join the company. Second, I always go above and beyond in my work. For example, in my last job, I volunteered to cover the work of a co-worker while they were off sick because I wanted to develop my skills in their area and help out the company. And finally, number 3, my unique selling point is that I bring creative ideas to a company. In my last job, I recommended the company install a feedback form on its website to gather ideas from customers on new products they wanted. The feedback form helped to increase sales and it improved customer service standards. Final interview tip number 4 is a very simple one, but it is so important, and that is to be excited about the job opportunity. I can tell you this for a fact. All hiring managers that interview candidates for a final interview want to give the job to someone who is genuinely excited about the role. If you have got to the final interview, you have done incredibly well. You have already demonstrated that you have the skills, knowledge, and experience to excel in the position, so all that's left to do is demonstrate how you stand out from the other candidates and also to show the hiring manager that you want the job more than anybody else. So make sure you are excited about the job role, and at the end of your final interview, before you leave, give the following closing statement. Write this down, practice it, and say it at the end. Just before I leave, I would like to say thank you again for giving me this opportunity. I have been genuinely very excited about the prospect of working for your company, and if I am offered the job, I will feel proud to work for you, and I will do all I can to help you become the market leader. Thank you very much. Final interview tip number 5 is to make sure you ask 3 smart questions at the end of the final interview. Now, you will have most probably asked some questions at your previous interviews for the company. However, I still recommend you ask some more questions at the end of your final interview. Here are the 3 best questions to ask. Number 1, what is it that the top performing employees do in this company to achieve success? Question number 2, how do performance reviews work in the company and how often are they carried out? And question number 3, what advice would you give to the successful candidate who wants to excel in their work for your company? Those are 3 brilliant questions to ask at the end of your final interview. So there's 5 great tips for passing your final interview. Let's now move on to the all-important stage of this training session, and that is the final interview questions and my top scoring example answers. Now, we have already covered 2 final interview questions. What can you bring to the company and what makes you stand out from the other candidates? So let's now tackle some harder questions. Please write these down and practice the sample responses before your interview. Here we go. Final interview question number 3 is, based on your research and our previous discussions, what recommendations would you suggest to enhance or improve our company? Wow, this is a really difficult final interview question that catches most people out. However, here is a great model answer for you to work with. Through my research and our discussions at previous interviews, I have identified several areas where the company could potentially enhance its operations and customer experience. I noticed that while your company has a strong online presence, there's an opportunity to increase customer interaction through more engaging content such as short-form videos or interactive Q&A sessions on social media. This could help to boost brand loyalty and attract a wider audience. Based on industry trends, implementing automation tools for routine tasks such as customer service chatbots could improve efficiency and free up employees to focus on higher value activities. Finally, investing in continuous learning opportunities such as specialized training for staff in emerging industry trends such as artificial intelligence could ensure the company stays ahead of its closest competitors. I believe these improvements could contribute to both operational efficiency and long-term growth for the company. Final interview question number 4. How do you see yourself fitting in to our company culture and contributing to its values and environment? Now, you can only answer this common final interview question if you know what their company culture is and what their values are. Make sure you research them on their website before your final interview. So here is another brilliant example answer to help you. I see myself integrating seamlessly into your company culture by embracing its values, collaborating with my team, and contributing a positive, solution-focused mindset. I thrive in environments that value innovation, teamwork, and continuous growth, and I'm eager to bring my skills and enthusiasm to support the company's mission. By actively listening, valuing other people's ideas, supporting my co-workers, learning, and aligning my work with your goals, I am confident I can make a meaningful impact from day one. Final interview question number 5. How do you organize and prioritize your work? Now, this question features often during final job interviews. It is being asked because the company don't want to take someone on in the role who has to be told what to do each day. They want a self-disciplined and organized employee with the prioritizing skills needed to excel in the position. The answer that follows will definitely help you stand out from the other candidates. Here we go. I organize my work based on my team's goals and objectives. Where possible, I use the Eisenhower matrix to prioritize tasks. Tasks that are both urgent and important are handled immediately. Important but not urgent tasks are scheduled to ensure steady progress on long-term goals. Urgent but less important tasks are delegated when possible, and tasks that are neither urgent nor important are either minimized or eliminated. Using the Eisenhower matrix empowers me to stay focused and organized. Final interview question number 6 is, what are your salary expectations in this role? Now, the salary question normally comes up at the final interview. They are definitely interested in taking you on in the position, but they want to know what your salary expectations are going to be. Now, my advice is to research the salary range for your job role and industry on the website glassdoor.com. On that website, you should be able to find the salaries being paid to other people in similar roles at the company. It is important to have a desired salary figure before your final interview. And to help you, Here is a great scripted example response that you can practice, and all you have to do is change the salary figures I give you in the response. Here we go. I researched the salary range for this job role and industry before the final interview. The salary range is between $55,000 and $67,000. Now, based on my track record of achievement and what I can bring to the company, I would be comfortable with a salary of $65,000 and the opportunity to have a performance-based review of my salary annually. For $65,000, I will ensure you see a great return by going above and beyond what is expected of me in my work, bringing creative ideas to the team to help the business grow, and constantly setting myself smart goals to achieve to ensure I am progressing alongside your commercial objectives. Now, there are some more questions I recommend you prepare for before your final interview. If you want to know what they are, click that link right now in the top right hand corner of the video. Head straight through to my website to passmyinterview.com and you can find out what those questions are, but you can also download my full set of 17 scripted example answers to difficult but common final interview questions. You can have this resource in your inbox literally within 2 minutes from now by clicking that link. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give the video a like, and tell me the name of the final interview you are preparing for in the comment section below the video. Also, make sure you connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It is always an honor and a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the very best for passing your final interview. Have a great day.